I did it! I purchased patterns. My first pattern purchase in 10 years, you guys. Yes, it's your fault. It's your Well, hello, friends. Welcome back to TriBecca Designs. My name is Rebecca, and I love to sew. Thank you guys for joining me midweek for another edition. I'm so happy that you're here, and I'm really excited to share one of my recent sewing experiences with you, or I should say, sewing related experiences. So, about 2 to 3 months ago, I was out in the fabric shop, the big box fabric shop, Joann's. I went in to pick up some interfacing, and they were having one of their pattern sales. And many of you whom I watch here out on YouTube, many of my YouTube content, sewing creators, always talk about the sales that are going, and you do pattern hauls and pattern reviews. So I was intrigued. I thought, let me go and see what's been going on with the big four pattern companies lately, because as I've mentioned before, I stopped purchasing patterns about, let me think about that for a minute. I'll pause the video and think about that. Okay, I got it straight in my head. The last commercial pattern I purchased was about 2012 or 2013. So it's been 10 years, you guys, seriously, since I purchased a McCalls Simplicity Budrick or Vogue pattern. And as I mentioned before, I mean, I love patterns. I absolutely love them. But the reasons why is because I inherited my grandmother's patterns, and she had patterns from like the 40s through the 80s. And I had also had inherited patterns from her friends who also sewed for those decades, or either inherited patterns from others who sewed from some of the earlier decades. So I have a huge vault of some pretty awesome vintage patterns. In fact, check the link below in the description. I did a video about a month ago titled My Top 10 Rare Fine Vintage Patterns, and there are going to be some in there, if you watch that video, that you probably have never seen before. It's a great video. Just check it out if you're into patterns, especially vintage. And some of them don't come from the big four. They're very interesting. But anyways, fast forward, I'm in Joann's. I'm looking through the pattern books, and I did it! I purchased patterns. My first pattern purchase in 10 years, you guys. Yes, it's your fault. It's your You influenced me. Okay, I gave in to peer pressure. Oh, the pressure. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But you did influence me, I must admit. Otherwise, I probably would have never even gone over there and looked at the books. At first, I have to admit, I was a little disappointed. I mean, before I stopped purchasing patterns, another reason why, to be honest, this is no shade, just my personal truth, okay? Like I say, I love patterns. But first of all, I was doing a lot of my own design work, okay? So I was pushing myself to, do more of that type of thing rather than relying on patterns. I wanted to come up with new designs, blah, blah, blah. Another reason was because I really just stopped being inspired. I started to see a lot of the same things done over with just like a different model or a different pattern number. Sometimes they didn't even change the model. For example, check out this video. Now, this was from 2 months ago, and I have this pattern, which I'm going to show you guys. I have to go dig it up now that I've mentioned it. Ugh. But the original date on the pattern that I have is like 2012 or something. I'll go grab it. Give me a minute. There it is. And as you can see, this was from 2012. Where does it say? Right there. Yeah, 2012. I wish I would have looked at the date on the patterns that they have in the book so you guys could go and pick this up now. I bought this in 2012. This was one of the last patterns that I had purchased. I was making hats. But yeah, there you go. Okay, let's get into what I purchased now. Vogue, out of the big bull, out of the big four, Vogue has always been my favorite. So I had to pick up something from Vogue. And I think these were like $3.99. And I purchased this one for the hoodie only. I want that hoodie. Now I'm not gonna lie, I got a lot of different hoodie patterns in my arsenal. But since I was gonna buy a pattern, I just thought I really like all the different lines on it. You know, especially for those of you who know, I like to use quilts. And I thought this would really be good for me to use a lot of quilted pillowcases because it has all these different lines and parts in the hood and in the front. And I thought, oh my gosh, I could take like a whole stack of quilted pillowcases, like 2 or 3 sets, and make this into something really, you know, fresh and modern. So this is Vogue 1718. New purchase. I did it. Now, do I have buyer's remorse? No way. Not on this one. However, this next one, I do have some buyer's remorse. It is also a Vogue, and I love me some Vogue. But this is what I purchased. A blouse pattern. It's a beautiful romantic blouse. This is Vogue 1939. Yes. Line drawings, absolutely gorgeous. Would you look at that easy puff sleeve? I think it's elasticized. I love the little bib in the front. I probably will omit the ties, but, well, the necktie. I like, maybe we'll keep that one, maybe not. I'm not sure. But I really like this. This is what's giving me buyer's remorse. And here's why. Now, this I love. Oh, I'm going to put that sleeve on something. Even if I don't put it on this dress, I'm going to have to hack this pattern because of that. This one, okay, view B. You see how the bib kind of cuts mid bust line or upper bust line, and then it has gathers directly beneath. I knew better. On me, I'm, you know, full bust, okay? It gives me a maternity top vibe. I mean, this would be a great, you know, top for maternity wear. Or even if, you know, I think in my opinion, I would look better in this style if I weren't so full busted. But I like this one because it's cinched in the waist, so it brings you in. So I was kind of thinking maybe this wasn't the best option for me because I only get use out of view A, but view A is still lovely. So if there's any buyer's remorse to be had, that would be the reason, but I'm still going to use the pattern. So forget it. Forget the buyer's remorse. Okay. Okay, now, simplicity. Who doesn't love simplicity? You know, sometimes you just want to keep it simple. You don't want to have to do a whole lot of hoopla. You just want 2 seams and a zip, and that's it. Okay? But when I saw this pattern, I got really happy. Now, this made me sing on the inside because your girl loves some raws, right? Y'all know I'm Midwestern cone-fed, on the farm, in the garden girl for life, okay? And I have been looking for a pair of genuine, seriously, John Deere tractor, real sturdy overalls from the thrift stores. And I found a pair this summer, right? And here I am in the thrift store. I even documented the occasion because I was so excited, and I garden in these overalls all summer long. My favorite thing to put on. In fact, today is what, November 4th, 5th? I'm not sure. But I got up yesterday morning. I needed to go actually and clear out my garden completely, you know, because we had some cold spells and things just got all yucky and droopy. And I had some old corn stalks I needed to, you know, bag up and get ready, you know, to go to the, you know, place. I forget where they take them now. The name escapes me. But when I got up and put my overalls on, my husband goes, "Oh, you mean business. I know when you put those overalls on, you go and do some work." So I had my overalls on yesterday. But I want to make some that are cute just to wear, you know, not to work in, because I just love them. And I just have an idea. I do wish that these had a few more like seams back here. So I may hack this a little bit to make it look a little more interesting in the back. But this is Simplicity 9590. And I will do some sewing with this, maybe even a sew along. I don't know for sure, but I cannot wait to get into this pattern. I absolutely am in love with these, and it looks this. Okay, let me slow down. Take it down a notch. I get so excited. I start talking so fast and tripping over my words, but I'm trying to say that I don't know. This just gets me excited. I didn't have an overalls pattern in my arsenal, so I picked this one up. Can't wait to make it, especially out of something quilted. Okay, this next one is also gorgeous. As I said, I have many hoodie patterns in my arsenal, but nothing with a hoodie and a corset. Ah, look at that waist, you guys. It's corseted. Oh, honey boo, look. Oh, and all three views are really cute. So this is McCalls 8365. OMG, I cannot wait. If you look at all the line drawings, honey. Wait a minute. Here we go. Honey, child of God. Do you see that? And this is the one I'm excited to make. Right there. That corseted waist. Ooh, honey. Now the Vogue. I'm really into hoodies, especially this time of year. But the Vogue, you can see it's more of a boxy fit. But this one, honey, is snatched. So I'm excited about patterns again. Yay, me! So there's one more here I want to share with you guys. And I did good. Because usually in the past, when I was on my, you know, pattern purchasing frenzy, I mean, I would come home with mounds of patterns and oh my God, it's an obsession. You already know. But I did good. I only purchased these 4. And so here, McCalls. This is McCalls. It says R11885. I don't know what that means. Why is there an R there? See, I haven't purchased patterns in a while. I don't know if they got some new sizing system. Why there's an R in front of McCalls. Maybe that means repeat. I don't know. But I'm always looking for nice resort wear, and I have swimwear patterns that are pretty old, and I have been wanting a new swimsuit. And this one actually reminds me of one that I purchased on Amazon and returned because the fit, the construction and the fabric was on point. And it was very reasonably priced, but the fit just wasn't quite what I needed it to be. And so when I saw this, it reminded me of a suit that I had purchased on Amazon. Plus, I actually have a pair of shorts that are made in this very same pattern with all the trim that I purchased from Walmart. I mean, not Walmart, Target. And I still wear them. They're very cute. So this just kind of reminded me of some fast fashion that I purchased. But I think that I want to make my own. So I'm excited. And whenever I get this made up, honey, and hit the beach in this, I will share. Yes, I will. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think of my pattern purchases? Again, this is my first pattern purchase in 10 years. And it's all thanks to you guys. I was influenced by your pattern haul videos and whatnot. And let me know, do you all have any of these patterns already? Has anyone made any of them? What do you think? I mean, I would love it if you would tag me on Instagram if you made any of these. I'd love to see your makes. My Instagram handle is also in the description below. So, in the spirit of Mr. Man, aka the Hubs, who always tells me, honey, whenever you purchase something, that when you already have a lot of it, you need to get rid of one. When you bring one in the house, give another one away. Give it back to the thrift store. Give it to somebody. Don't be hoarding up all this stuff. And I don't mind him telling me that because it keeps me balanced. And I think he's right. I have so many patterns that I have been gifted and given throughout the years. So now I'm going to give a gift one away to you. Yay! You guys have stuck with me and watched me rant and rave about these videos. You stayed to the end. You are eligible to receive this pattern that I'm about to give away. Now, spoiler alert, it's vintage. Okay, it's vintage, and I'm doing this in the spirit of an upcoming challenge / collaboration that's being hosted by Rochelle over at Rochelle's Handmade Designs. Yay! Thank you, Rochelle, for this challenge. I'm super excited. I'm going to be traveling a lot this month for the holidays, and I don't know for sure if I can participate in this challenge, but I sure wish that I could because I love vintage, and I have mounds and mounds of vintage patterns that I want to start sewing. So just in case, I'm still working on trying to get November vintage what you call it, vintage Vember. Yeah, vintage Vember make done. So you guys, if you didn't know, now you know. I'm gonna put her her introduction video in the link below. Go check it out. Hop on board, even if you're not, you know, a maker or a content creator, I should say. Even if you're not a content creator, pull out those vintage patterns and make something. Okay. So this is what I'm giving away. This is a really nice pattern for seamstress of all levels. Okay, I've made this once. I made this for my mom years ago. And it's just a really easy make. It's very rewarding. I personally like the A-line fit on it. You can see it here, belted or not belted. It has really nice, simple pockets and a zipper down the back. Or was it a keyhole? I don't remember. But you can see there's a 1, 2, 3, 6 pattern pieces. Not much to it at all. Okay, so this one is size large 18 through 20, bust 38 through 34. Now this pattern is from the 60s. Hang on, let me get you the year. And I know that the sizes vary. 1965. Simplicity from 1965. Okay, so this is certainly vintage. From 1965, a Simplicity, the number was 5960. Like I say, I can tell you that the bust measurement is true. Okay, I made this for myself too once. Oh my gosh, I wish I still had the dress. It was beautiful. Of course, I hacked it and did some different stuff to it. But now I remember I added a border on mine that matched the pockets. Oh, it was so cute. But anyway, I don't have that dress anymore. But I think you got a lot of wiggle room because, you know, the hips isn't a, you know, a direct fit. So this could easily be altered, you know, if the size doesn't work. So if you're interested, the first person who, you know, comments below that they would like to receive this pattern, just comment below. I will reply with my email address. And then if you email me within 3 days, I will go ahead and mail this to you. If, however, you email me or you say you want it, but you don't email me in 3 days, I'm going to go to the next person, the second person to reply. So if you're serious and you'd like to have this, in the spirit of giving, this is a season of giving. It's already started, you guys. So we're going to kick it off with a vintage vibe. Okay, guys, that's all I got for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Happy sewing and happy upcycling. Peace.